Books with Blue.
Hi, friends. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back to Books with Blue. I have a question for you. Do you ever have a hard time falling asleep? Well, in today's book, I Can't Sleep. That's what this is all about. Otter has a hard time falling asleep, and he turns to his little friend Mouse to try to help him. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out together. What do you say? Okay, here we go.
Today we are reading I Can't Sleep by Owen Hart, illustrated by Caroline Pedler. It was the middle of the night. All was quiet on board the Leaping Salmon. But Mole couldn't sleep. "Fiddlesticks!" he sighed and padded across the deck. He pushed open Mouse's door. "Mouse!" he called. "I can't sleep. Can I come in here with you?" Mouse yawned and peered at Mole in the moonlight. "Sure," he said. "Don't forget your blanket." While Mole plumped up the pillows, Mouse had an idea. "Let's read a bedtime story," he said. "Yippee!" cheered Mole. As Mouse turned the pages, Mole began to feel sleepy. But as soon as they reached the happily ever after, Mole cried, "It's too short. Can we read another one?" Mole picked up a second book, and Mouse began to read. But then Mole gave a sudden squeak. "Too scary!" he cried. "This won't help me sleep." So Mouse read a third story about a boat just like theirs. "Ah," sighed Mole. "That was just right." And he settled down to sleep. But Mole wasn't quiet for long. "Mouse, Mouse," he called. "I still can't sleep." "Why not?" asked Mouse. "It's too dark," said Mole. "And I can't stop thinking about this scary story." Mouse turned on the lamp. A soft glow filled the room, and soon Mole was silent again. But only for a while. "Mouse!" he cried. "Now it's too bright!" Luckily, Mouse had a better idea. He opened the door to the cubby above his bed and took out a large piece of paper. "That won't help me sleep," said Mole. "Watch," said Mouse. Mouse began to cut the paper. Mole looked on in wonder. With a tuck and a fold, Mouse had made the perfect lampshade. "Wow! Look at that!" exclaimed Mole as stars and moons danced on the walls. "It's just right." And he rolled over with a happy sigh. But Mole didn't stay still for long. "Mouse, Mouse," he called. "I still can't sleep. I'm too cold." Mouse looked in the drawer under his bed and took out a warm blanket. "You can use this," he said. Mole pulled the blanket right up to his chin and closed his tired eyes. "Mouse," he squeaked. "Now I'm too hot." "Even without the blanket?" asked Mouse. "Yes," fretted Mole. So Mouse had his best idea of all. "But I'll need your help," he told Mole. Together, they moved the chair and dragged the dresser and tugged at the trunk. With one last push, the bed was right next to the open window. "That's perfect," said Mole. "Thank you, Mouse." And he snuggled under the covers. At last, all was peaceful. The river lapped gently, A frog croaked softly, and everything was quiet aboard the Leaping Salmon. But not for long. "Mole, Mole," called Mouse. "I can't sleep." It wasn't too dark or too light, and it wasn't too hot or too cold. What could be wrong? "Mole!" cried Mouse. "Stop that snoring!" Thank you for reading with me. Come back soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Books with Blue.